bachelor. For cancer treatment choices, turn to Dr. Lederman first. Dr. Lederman, New York's only triple board certified Harvard-trained radiation oncologist, first brought non-invasive stereotactic body radiosurgery to America. He has the longest experience treating cancer using radiosurgery with no cutting, bleeding, anesthesia, or hospital visits. Dr. Lederman treats newly diagnosed and recurrent cancers anywhere in the body, even if prior chemo, surgery, or radiation did not work. He's a brain and prostate cancer as well as body cancer expert, also treating breast, lung, pancreas, liver, kidney, cancers, and more. To hit the cancer, call Dr. Lederman at 212-CHOICES, 212-CHOICES. He'll speak with you, send you an informative booklet, DVD, and arrange a prompt meeting to discuss all choices at his super convenient office located on 38th and Broadway, New York City. Takes most insurances, Medicare and Medicaid also. Just call Dr. Gil Lederman for your cancer treatment choices at 212-CHOICES, 212-CHOICES.
The beacon of freedom. 107.1 WLIR Hampton Bays and 77 WABC New York. News now.
It's personal. I'm Lisa Lacera, Fox News. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo's reaction to a memo from President Trump threatening to cut funding to major cities, including New York City. Cuomo says the president has a personal animus towards the city.
He was dismissed as a clown in New York City. Those who know him best like him least. That's true about New York City. It's true about his own family.
The president's memo states that his administration will not allow federal tax dollars to fund cities that allow themselves into what he called lawless zones. Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden will travel to Kenosha, Wisconsin tomorrow after the shooting of Jacob Blake.
Biden said he plans to bring police, community leaders, and business people together to talk about what needs to be done there.
I spent my whole life, including in this city you're in right now, bringing people together, bringing the community and police officers together, bringing business leaders and civic leaders together. And so that's my purpose in going.
Biden was also asked if he agrees with his running mate, Senator Kamala Harris, who said last week that the officer who shot Jacob Blake should be charged. Biden answered yes.
Fox's Jackie Heinrich. Blake is severely wounded. His father says he may never walk again. President Trump was in Kenosha yesterday. The Department of Health and Human Services and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention have sent a letter to governors asking them to consider waiving certain requirements for distribution for a vaccine for COVID-19. The feds are partnering with the McKesson Corporation to be able to distribute millions of doses of a vaccine through state and local health departments and doctors' offices. The administration says it wants the sites up and running by November 1st. Former New York Mets pitcher and Hall of Famer Tom Seaver has died of complications from dementia and COVID-19. He was 75. America is listening to Fox News.
Cousin Brucey. The Goya Saturday Night Rock and Roll Party with Cousin Brucey.
Hey, cousins, that's this Saturday right here on Music Radio 77 WABC. You can also hear Cousin Brucey on WABCRadio.com.
Since we are a people of faith and we believe in helping our communities by answering the tough questions,
please email Ask the Rev and the Rabbi at WABCRadio.com.
Ask the Rev and the Rabbi at WABCRadio.com.
And if you missed any of the show, find the podcast at WABCRadio.com and the all-new WABC Radio app.
Tough questions go to the Rev, the easy ones go to the Rabbi.
Listen to the Rev and the Rabbi right here on 77 WABC.
Listen for the Optimal Health Program with Dr. Christopher Calipay, Saturday from 8 to 9 a.m. and Sunday from 6 to 7 p.m.
We're going to talk about stem cell therapy.
That's the Optimal Health Program with Dr. Christopher Calipay.
One of the most important things for veterans is to be heard, and VA is listening. Appeals modernization is changing the way VA decision disagreements are processed, for the better.
Veterans, if you disagree with an initial VA claim decision received after February 2019, you have a choice of 3 review lanes. Contact an accredited representative to help you decide which choice is right for you. For more information, visit va.gov/decision-reviews.
I can take control of VA's new, faster review process.
The power of information 24/7. Just say,
Play 77 WABC.
Now the latest from 77 WABC and WABCRadio.com. I'm Bob Brown. Mets Hall of Famer Tom Seaver has died at the age of 75. He won over 300 games in his career.
I was very fortunate to win 311 games. And not many people in the wonderful history of the game of baseball that were able to go past 300. And you wonder why it happened? All you have to do is look at the individuals that were 60 feet 6 inches away from me through a 20-year career.
Seaver had been diagnosed with dementia. His family said he died Monday at his California home due to complications from Lyme disease and dementia. The National Baseball Hall of Fame says he also had COVID-19. Parents in Nassau County want schools to insert sports back into the fall program despite Tuesday's vote to postpone sports through the end of the calendar year. Parents, athletes, and residents rallied in protest at the county legislature. County Executive Laura Curran says she, too, is an advocate for the return of sports, explaining she supports the governor's science-based guidance and believes it's up to individual districts to safely get student-athletes back on the field this fall. Major League Baseball handing down suspensions after a nasty exchange Tuesday with the Yanks-Rays game. Aroldis Chapman given a 3-game suspension. Both managers also were given suspensions. Naomi Osaka and Novak Djokovic among the players advancing at the U.S. Open. WABC News Time 4:04. Traffic and transit up next. Now your forecast of the Ramsey Subaru Weather Center tonight. Cloudy, scattered thunderstorms, low 75. 77 in Central Park at 76 in New Rochelle. That's your forecast from the Ramsey Subaru Weather Center from the 77 WABC News Desk. I'm Bob Brown. Next update at 11:30, streaming 24/7 on the all-new 77 WABC mobile app.
WABC Traffic and Transit.
An overturned vehicle on the Southern State Parkway. Good evening. I'm Steve Reggie, Talk Radio 77 WABC. Westbound Southern State Parkway, just before you get to the Cross Island Parkway, going from Nassau County into Queens. Heavy traffic because of an overturned vehicle. A couple of lanes are blocked there. Inbound George Washington Bridge, the lower level is closed. All traffic diverted upstairs. Lincoln Tunnel is good. The inbound Holland Tunnel shut down until 5 a.m. for overnight repair work, but outbound Holland Tunnel looks good. And northbound on the FDR Drive, all lanes closed at 96th Street with repairs. I'm Steve Reggie, Talk Radio 77 WABC.